going to take the ball between the thighs and bring your legs to tabletop. Okay? Arms can come out to this A-frame, backs of the shoulders press into the mat. You've got a little dip in the lower back for me. We're gonna go into our hip sway. So you're gonna take the knees one way, hips lift, or one hip lifts, and then back. You're gonna stay in the same direction. So whichever side you start with, knees go over, opposite bum cheek lifts off the mat, and then you come back center, anchoring through the back of your hips. Okay. Again, creating this nice twisting through the core. Feels relatively easy to go over to the side, and then you feel the drag of the obliques to pull the legs back to center. Okay. Let's do two more. You twist over, wringing out through the core, and pull back. Last one. You pull back, and then you're gonna go all the way over. So you take the legs all the way down to the side for me, okay? You can always adjust. Both shoulders still on the mat. You're going to slide the top leg in slightly and then stack it back. So you slide the top leg in and back. If this is too big of a twist for you, just come into side lying and do the same thing. You'll feel the top lower ab work to pull the leg in, and then you glide back. Pulling in. Creating almost a bigger twist as you pull in through the knee without rolling or rounding through the lower back. So you're keeping that neutral low back here for me. Last two. And one. Amazing. You're gonna pick your legs back up, come back into tabletop, center it off for me. We go other side, dip, and lift. So you've got a gentle squeeze on the ball, but just enough to hold it there. I don't want you to clench too hard. We're mostly focusing on this twist we're creating through the core and how the deep core muscles help to pull the legs back to center, giving a nice massage on all of the internal organs. Wringing everything out. You've got that little dip in your low back every time you pull the legs back to center. Let's go for three more. You can always close the eyes. Sometimes I find myself doing that here naturally. Really tapping into the movement. Knees go over. You pull the belly button up and in to come back. Last one, over. And pull the legs back. Now we'll take the legs over to that side, all the way down to the mat. Again, if it's too big of a twist, you just come into side lying, okay? And then from here, you're gonna pull the top knee in slightly and then stack it back. It's a very small movement, and it has to be so that we don't start to lose the neutral pelvis, because what happens if you try to bring the knee up too high, you start to round through the lower back and tuck through the pelvis, and we don't want that because we'll lose the deep core aspect here. Feeling that top lower ab oblique area light up as you pull the knee in and release. Give me four more. You can inhale, release, exhale, pull in. 2, and release. You might start to hear some sounds going on. It's a really big deep twist here. Last one. Okay, you're gonna press through the backs of your arms, pull the legs back to center, and then you're gonna take your hands behind your thighs and you're gonna start to roll forward and back. Shallow curve in the front of your spine. Okay, rolling like a ball. You roll just to the tops of your shoulders, not onto your neck for me. If this doesn't work for you, you can just do a few more roll downs or take a nice butterfly stretch. Let's do 2. And 1. Coming all the way up. Amazing.